Alright guys, I don't know what is up with me today. For some reason I forgot to put on my microphone or Audacity program again, so I basically did this part without recording my voice. So that's kind of unproductive. So what I'll be doing right now is I'm just gonna, explain a bit what I did here. First I tried to attack this dog. I figured it would be a good idea to kill it, so that I had some...
How far away are you?
Oh, wait.
You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels with the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two foolsy men who plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the men became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Okay, so what I did was I killed the dog, so I had a little bit more time to just investigate the area. But then Red interrupted me, and I don't like talking through dialogue in the game or cutscenes or whatever. I'm really put off when other players do this when playing their games. So that's just how I play games. I just never interrupt any sort of dialogue, or at least not intentionally. Although later on, Red repeats, yeah, because here I'm thinking, okay, so I just killed a dog, no biggie, I can kill another dog, no problem at all. But I was kind of mistaken. The thing is, if you miss once, I noticed, if you keep them, stun locked, it's easy, but if you miss once, they can totally, kick your ass like it's going out of style, so that's why the game reloaded, and Red is restarting his dialogue in just a minute. And I'm going to cut it here until I reach the chemical storage. Now I'm waiting close to the chemical storage, but Red is having another go at a bit of dialogue, and it took me a while actually to realize that he was just repeating what he said earlier. So, well, the thing is, Red talks a lot, sometimes he keeps on, talking, and it's nice, but when you are focusing on the game and you're trying to pick up everything he's saying, it can be quite annoying and hard to really know what he is talking about, because he doesn't make sense a lot of the time. It sucks that I actually did miss my recording, because this part it was quite interesting to watch, really. It's a shame it didn't go through, really a shame. But now there's a worm coming towards me, and I'm thinking, okay, so I need to close this door. That's okay, that's cool. But then I'm like, okay, so he probably is going to bash through here. Took me a while to realize that. Wasted some precious time here. And then I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna jump through the acid and not give him zero fucks. Now you can hear the worm actually being right behind me. And at this point I'm thinking, okay, maybe I have enough time to put the boxes in. Nope. Kinda dead. So attempt number 2 went a little bit better. See, I'm like parkouring here like a boss, thinking like, oh, maybe I can... I actually thought I had plenty of time this time around. And I also said at this point, like, if I die again, I'm just gonna skip until I, make some progress or not die. So there will be a cut soon, coming soon. And I'm thinking, okay, so the worm is not here yet. Should be good, but the wheel was turning very slowly. Too slowly, it seems. And wormified again.
Oh, my brain can barely imagine the feats of action men like heroics you must be performing to save old Red. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release me from this mortal coil.
Okay, so what I figured out was that I actually had to break the pillar, and when I did that, the whole foundation came falling down, blocking the way and actually giving me some time to, you know, turn this valve and open this door. And I noticed that, you know, the third attempt I did this, I had quite a bit of time left over to turn the valve, and it seems that if you do not break the pillar, the door simply doesn't go open. It goes open, but like really, really slowly. So you actually have to break the pillar. Looking back on this, it is actually pretty obvious that you need to break the pillar, but you know, when you're being chased like by a big worm, sometimes you just don't think straight. Now here I find a note. When I see this, I'm like thinking, what is up with the weird capitals? Basically saying that I think I need to, that it means, or that it, you know, it is a code of some sort. And again, an empty first aid post. God, I hate that the recording didn't go through, guys. I mean, seriously, it's such a shame. I mean, I don't want to play this game unblind. I want to play it blind, and I want to be authentic in my reactions. I don't want to watch my playthrough again and adding some extra, you know, commentary, because that's not what I want to do, really. It's basically only if you do walkthroughs, or but not if you do a blind playthrough. But you know, shit can be helped. Right here, I'm just scavenging the room, looking for that last piece of mixture. And I went through the door, but I didn't want to leave the room just yet because I needed one more piece of mixture. And I was like, oh, I didn't think I could actually go through the door. And still, I haven't figured out where the last part is, because the notes say I need 6 mixtures, but I can only find 5. It's still kind of bothering me, so I'm guessing I missed something, but right now I'm just, you know, checking out the room, hoping to find the last piece of mixture, but I'm not having much luck. So eventually I decide to just move on and hopefully find it later. This is one more last desperate search. And here I say, fuck all that, I'm getting out of here. Am I? I am. Oh, and I also say that I'm cutting this part up until I reach the lake area. Lake UTUQAQ or something. So apparently if they spot you and they get ready to chase you, if you somehow manage to break line of sight, they do lose or drop aggro pretty much instantly. So that's a good tip to have. Although I'm guessing I'm pretty much approaching the end of the game. So I'm not sure if it will be a very useful thing to know at this point. Could have saved me some ass kicking, but that's all in retrospect. And again, I just you know, push the lever, find out this steam again, and wonder what purpose it serves, because it doesn't seem very effective. Finally, something younger than me. I still don't understand what it means. There's a last will and testament here, as you can see. As usual, I just skip through it. Alright, so that was it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.